Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing the couples tag.
I have a list of random questions here, and we're both going to be reading them out loud and sharing it with you guys.
Alright, so question number 1. Who is more sentimental?
Me.
Definitely.
I'm the crybaby. Always been. Whatever. Who is more jealous? Definitely you.
Possible.
No,
That's
you're
possible.
definitely the most jealous one, okay?
That's possible. I mean, look at this. How can I not be jealous? Alright, so it's my turn now. And the next question I'm going to say is, who said I love you first?
You did.
That might have been me.
It was you.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes he denies it, but it was definitely him. Where would I love to travel?
I know you always talk about traveling the world, but you don't really say nothing specific.
Yes, I do.
What?
You don't know? Where, like, some of the vegan YouTubers that I watch live in or been to.
Australia.
Bali.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to go there.
Yeah.
And you've never said anything about, I don't think you ever mentioned about anything where you want to go. Like, would love to travel.
Not really.
Okay.
Next question. What is something you wish I didn't do?
Something I wish you didn't do? When you start something, you don't finish it. Okay? And you don't stay motivated. You don't stay dedicated to what you started. Yeah, I would love for you to change that. Because you get so enthusiastic, right, about doing something, and then you end up quitting. So I would definitely like for you to change that and turn it into a positive thing.
Mm-hmm.
You could say something that you wish that I didn't do. What is that?
You like to argue a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
That's about it?
I think so.
Yeah, it's because you get on my nerves.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
You get on mine too.
You're worse.
No, I ain't.
You're worse. You're worse than I am. And also, my least favorite thing about you, let me say one thing, okay? When I tell you to do something, I have to tell you to do something for like 4 or 5 days before you get it done. But when you want me to do something, babe, you want it done right now at this second. Like, one thing I tell him is, if I give you 100%, you don't give me 100%, I ain't giving you 100% no more. You gave me 50%, I'm gonna give you 50%. I'm gonna treat you how you treat me. So if I'm asking you to do something for me, and you take forever to do something for me, I'm gonna do the same thing for you. What am I good at?
Definitely, like the top is the cooking.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I've been together for like 6 years. Her food is. Look how fat I am. Like, that's why. She cooked too damn good.
I guess you're good at eating.
Yep. Eat it all up. She want to try this. She can make dirt taste good. That's how good she cooks.
Dirt.
Mm-hmm. She can feed me dirt. I won't even know a problem. Oh, you gotta ask me that question. What am I good at? What am I good at?
What are you good at?
Damn, like that.
I have to think about it, okay?
Damn, like that.
You don't really do like things around here. Like, what are you good at? I would say maybe like tow truck stuff. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You have driving skills, I would say.
Oh,
but
a bean.
But you're good at that, like tow truck stuff. But you drive sometimes. You drive like a maniac.
My whip game still on a bean.
Yeah,
so
he does have whip game.
It don't matter.
Sometimes drive like a maniac, but he has whip game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So your turn.
I can definitely be a driver.
No, it's my turn. No, it is your turn.
I don't know.
Oh, I go first. Okay. So, which foods do I like, hate, or can't stand?
Yeah. I know watermelon.
For example, what is something else that I like to order? Take out.
Chicken wings and totonas or shrimp fried rice.
Yes. Now, which ones do I hate or can't stand? I don't think that was too difficult.
And it's difficult for me because I don't know.
There's one thing that I don't like the smell of. I hate it. Okay? I don't think I've ever even tried it. But I can't stand it because of the smell. But I make it for you.
Mushrooms.
Yep.
Mushrooms.
I hate the smell of mushrooms. I don't cook them for me, but I cook them for you. And when I do cook them, I don't even taste them. I just add the seasoning and make them for you.
I'm trying to still come out good though.
So, which foods do you like? That's easy. You like burgers,
Mm-hmm.
you like pizza,
Mm-hmm.
and cheesesteaks. I say that they're like your 3 top favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And
her cooking in general. Her cooking in general is just
and then foods you can't stand. I don't know if there's really a food you can't stand because they might be, but you normally like to eat everything.
I eat
Even
everything,
roaches.
but like roaches. But like coconut is not like
Oh yeah, that's
they're all
true.
my favorite.
That's true. You don't
But-
like coconut stuff.
Sometimes depending on how it's made or like whatever, it's edible, I guess.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's true. Coconut. You don't like coconut that much.
I'm making a sandwich. What's in it?
If I'm making a sandwich,
If I'm making a sandwich, what's in it?
everything, because you like to make a big old mess. You like ketchup, barbecue sauce, mayonnaise, pickles, bread, cheese,
Mhm.
anything meat.
Mhm.
That's pretty much what you add. You don't cut stuff up, so you usually get whatever it's already done. So if there's lettuce, tomatoes,
Yeah.
everything that you like, but definitely a whole bunch of sauce.
Mhm.
If you like everything so saucy. Now, if I'm making a sandwich, what's in it?
Ham and cheese,
That's it.
mayonnaise, a
You're
little
missing
sharp
one
cheese.
thing. You're missing one thing that I like to buy.
What?
Salami.
Oh yeah, salami.
Yeah, I usually do like bread, mayo, ham, cheese, and salami.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what I like to do. What's my shoe size?
I think you're like a 7 or 8,
Not 7.
7.5,
8. I would say
8.5.
I go from like 8 to 9. It
8 to
depends.
9.
Like I could be an 8. I could be an 8.5. Sometimes I could be a 9. Sometimes I could even be a 7.5. My foot is just, it depends on the shoe. The shoe.
That's not like women's sizes, right?
Yeah, the woman's size is usually bigger. But usually I would say like a woman's size is usually like a bigger size for me. Like obviously men's shoes run bigger, so I'm a smaller, like
You're
a
smaller size
in
than men's shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I have like a pair of shoes downstairs that are like a 7, but most of them are like an 8, 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Now you are a size.
Depends on
Yeah,
Nikes. I'm usually like a
You're not supposed to tell me. I'm supposed to say that.
Oh.
I think you're like 11, right? 10, 11.
10.5 low. Who's the dominant one in our relationship?
Me. I would say. Do you agree to that?
For the most part,
I got the boss.
nah.
No,
I'm not talking about that.
I know.
I'm talking about
That's because you make
like your attitude.
no. That's because you make dumb decisions.
Okay.
So when it comes to making decisions, I feel like I make better decisions than you do. And that's why regardless when we're making a decision, we always consult with one another. For the most part, sometimes he doesn't tell me stuff, but I always tell him stuff.
For the most part.
I usually tell you stuff. You sometimes you don't tell me stuff because you know I'm not gonna agree with it. So you go behind my back and you still do it, even though I don't agree with it, and even though you know that at the end of the day, I was right and everything resulted in what I told you.
I gotta learn.
Or you can just listen to me.
I gotta learn. I'm only
You
23
can learn the
years
hard
old.
way. Okay.
I'm still a child.
Well, we could discuss that. How old
Still a
are
baby
we?
at heart.
He's 23, and I'm 24. We're actually 9 months apart.
This one over here likes him young, you know?
No, it's not that I like I'm young. If I was an animal, which one would I be? I would say a bird.
What kind of bird?
I don't have a specific bird.
Would you want to be a pigeon? Or would you want to be like a hawk?
One, like maybe something that
Or
can.
like an owl?
I don't know.
I think I would be like an eagle.
I don't know. It's just as long as it's a bird, like a bird that can travel far away. Because I would. You can see the world if you were a bird.
Mm-hmm.
You can see everything. I think that must be nice. So,
Mm-hmm.
I think I would be a bird. You would be a bird too.
Then I'll probably be like an eagle.
An eagle.
Well, I want to be a fish or a shark or something.
You
You're
can
just
eat
in the sea. But if you were like a fish, you could explore parts of the ocean that's never been explored before by humans.
True.
But it would be boring. You're just swimming around like this all day. It's boring. At least you're a bird, and then you could poop on people. You're like, I don't like that. I didn't like that when I was alive.
Baby.
What was my first job? My dad owned a tow company before, and I drove tow trucks. That was fun. I loved it.
That was what you did pretty much almost most of your life.
Yep.
What was my first job? My first job was actually a secretary. My first real job was a secretary.
Where? In the printing office?
The printing office. That was my first real job. Even though, you know how they have the summer programs for school. I worked with my previous therapist,
Mm-hmm.
and I would work with the kids, and I would work with the files. But my first real job was through that program when they decided to. It was 3 of us, and they decided to keep me. They decided to hire me. So yeah,
She's a hard worker.
I actually saw my ex-boss yesterday when we were going for a walk. Yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was a secretary. That was my first job, and that lasted for 3 years until we moved out of Philadelphia and then came back. Doesn't matter. Just keep one.
How long have we been together? I'll say about 30 years.
With you?
About 30 years.
I don't think so. I don't think I could do that much. That long.
We've been together for like
6.5 years.
6.5.
Yeah, because from March of 2014 till now. That's
September 15th.
6.5 years we've been together. But this pain in the butt, that one right there.
Right.
Not an easy one.
Right.
Oh, who has the craziest family? You do. Okay?
Sure about that?
Yes, you do. Definitely do.
Alright, so that question answered itself.
I have the biggest family, but he has the craziest family.
Who loses things the most?
Me.
Definitely you.
I'm guilty. Guilty of that.
Sometimes I don't be knowing where her brain at. If her brain wasn't like stuck in her skull, who knows where that joint would end up by now?
Yours too.
Whatever. I'm good for not losing stuff.
But what about when I tell you something?
I don't remember stuff. Like
that's the same.
words.
That's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, I lose words.
Yeah,
But I don't lose like physical objects a lot.
I do. I could do something right now, literally right now, and I just completely forgot. Like I don't even recall doing what I just did.
There was something that wasn't like a physical object that I lost.
But you're very forgetful, though.
And it's been missing for a couple years.
It is?
My love for you.
Oh, my God.
Son. Who is the better cook? That's definitely me.
Me. Yeah, right. He don't even know how to cook like that. But what he does cook sometimes, he burns the food. He's tried a couple times. It's the truth. He's tried a couple times. But when he burns the stuff, he burns the stuff. And I've tried to teach him sometimes, but honestly, he's slow when it comes to cooking, and I don't have the patience. Like, slow as a turtle. I need to have him speed up the process.
I'm trying to do stuff, take my time, make it perfect. And she's like,
I don't have time for that. You gotta make it quick. You can't be that slow in the kitchen.
Sure. Next question. Who is the better kisser?
Me.
No.
That's no doubt.
Nope.
That's no doubt.
In the beginning.
No, it was always me.
No,
Okay?
whatever.
All right, let's tell them something.
Whatever. For our first kiss, she gonna say I tried to tongue kiss her.
That's not what I was gonna say.
That's not my fault. Like, I'm trying to be up in there. You didn't want to let me in.
No,
So,
I wasn't gonna say nothing about
what
that.
What you gonna say?
That my first kiss was actually with you. You know?
Yeah.
You were actually my first kiss.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I taught you how to kiss. Even though you were my first kiss.
She taught me how to kiss according to her preference.
Because you just want to like... in the same spot over and over again. You don't want to move around or do anything. You just want to be stuck in the same spot like a snail.
Whatever.
That's true. That's true.
That's
true. I feel like I definitely taught you how to kiss. No. Even though you were my first kiss, I feel like I taught you how to kiss.
How she likes it. I like, a little tongue action. She just be having her lips closed like.
Nobody want that little nasty thing in here.
Oh, it's like that? You don't say that one is...
Nah, whatever. Alright.
Who is the better driver?
Yes.
I
just got my license. Matter of fact, actually, I think it's been officially 1 year.
I taught this little thing everything she know about cars and driving,
Babe, I think it's actually, I didn't even realize until we read this question. I think it's actually been officially 1 year since I've had my driver's license.
Mm-hmm. Still can't drive, but alright.
I don't drive a lot though. Most of the time, you take me to places.
Because I'm the better driver.
Even though I have a license now.
She be making me nervous. Like, she do some
but listen, when I
sometimes,
when I drive with other people,
for the most part, like, she's alright. But like, so once in a while, she do like something.
Yeah, but what about the things you do to me? The things you make me go through?
Like what?
Oh, whenever somebody cuts you off, you freaking race to front in the front next to them, and you start arguing with them, and you get so close to them. That freaks me out.
But we good though.
I don't care. I don't like that.
We still good.
No, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing.
But did you die?
But I could. You don't know what the other person got on them.
But I'm talking about driving, not arguing with people. I'm talking about driving.
Both things can cost your life. Okay.
But did you die?
Both things can cost your life.
You still right here.
Don't matter.
With the love of your life. You still right here.
Yeah, right. All right.
Who is the
loudest?
That's definitely you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
That's both of us.
No.
That's both of us.
I could be having a conversation out of nowhere. She just raises her voice. Like, a lot. For no reason.
What about you, though? When you be making all these weird sounds. You be screaming out of nowhere.
That's what we
you be...
That's what we doing?
What about you when you start out of nowhere making animal sounds? Start screaming around the house. You don't talk about that, do you?
Yo.
Mm-hmm. You're like a wild animal.
Not for you too.
No, that's true though. We're both loud. We're probably about equally loud. I don't think I'm louder than you are.
Who is more romantic?
You are.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot to learn. You got a lot to learn. He's romantic. You're not very romantic though.
I'm not like super. I'm more romantic than you though.
Yeah, I'm not romantic.
You don't do nothing for me.
Because I'm not the type of girl to be like, oh my god, that's so cute. Like, I'm not that type of girl. Like, I'm just like, you know.
What about me though? What I want to be that type of girl.
Oh my god.
Who loves the other more?
I love you more. That's a fact.
How?
Because I have to deal with your ass every freaking day. Okay? You put me through a lot. And I'm still here because I love you. I feel like I've put you through that stuff that you have put me through.
Okay.
But he's done a lot of growing up though. He was very immature before. He's grown up a lot. We've grown up a lot together.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do you have anything to say about that?
You already answered your question.
So you agree that I love you more?
No.
You agree.
I know you do a lot more for me than what I do for you. But that don't necessarily have nothing to do with love.
Okay. Say so.
Who does most of the housework? Definitely me. I'll do everything around the
No. You barely do anything. I do most of the housework.
Where did we share our first kiss?
In the tow truck.
Mm-hmm.
We were at the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
and you asked me to be your girlfriend. He would ask me to be his girlfriend, like, since we met. And we started hanging out, like, almost every day. He would ask me to, but actually, we didn't take.
Look where
We
at,
didn't
though.
take
You
that
still with
long.
me.
We didn't take that long before we became
We
boyfriend and
met
girlfriend.
on,
though.
like...
At the end of February, like the 20-something,
February something.
Second or 23rd.
We were together we went on our first date on March 4th, which was for her birthday.
March 4th was our first date.
Yeah.
And then March 10th, we started going out.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like less than a month we were together. But we've been here now.
I knew she was special. That's why. So look at her. And we still together.
But
6.5 years later.
Our first kiss was in the tow truck.
Mm-hmm.
He kept asking me if I wanted to be his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And what was I saying?
She couldn't refuse because them tow trucks, they be getting wet. You'd be like,
no. Oh my God. Stop. No, seriously. What was I saying?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Obviously,
you gave in.
I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. I don't know if I was just ignoring you, but at the end, I said yes. And then you was like, wait, for real? Mm-hmm. You want to be my girlfriend? And I was like, yeah, what? You want me to say no? Mm-hmm. And then after that, I don't know at which point, but we ended up kissing, I guess. You wanted to kiss.
We were kissing like every time we stopped, like a red light and a stop sign.
You know what he did to me on our first kiss? He gave me a tongue kiss. And remind you, that was my first kiss, and that was disgusting, okay?
You didn't even let me in there, so what you talking about?
That was disgusting. You should not, alright, if you're watching this video and you haven't had your first kiss, you should not be giving somebody their first kiss by a tongue kiss. Like, it should not. Your first kiss should not be a tongue kiss. I personally think that's disgusting, okay? Especially for somebody who's not used to having somebody else's mouth, like, tongue up in there. Like, that's gross. I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
She ain't matching my energy. That's the problem.
I'm not matching your energy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But yeah, after that, after our first kiss, he wanted to kiss at every stop sign until he dropped
red light.
Yeah. It would be a tap kiss, though. It wouldn't be no tongue kiss, though.
Mm-hmm. Who has the worst temper?
You do, no doubt.
As you.
That's you.
As you.
You have the worst temper. I swear, sometimes he's bipolar. He don't know how to admit it, but he's bipolar. He really is.
You're the one who's
you get pissed off like this.
Clinically diagnosed with bipolarism.
No, I did not.
Mm-hmm.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Mm-hmm.
No, I did not.
Mm-hmm.
Did not.
You the crazy one.
You the crazy one.
And she's Spanish too.
Oh.
That's even worse.
No. Now, how did we meet? Which goes back to... Oh, actually, no. No, that doesn't... We didn't talk about how did we meet. So we met at my job, the printing office.
Job, the printing office.
The printing office. I was calling... I had been calling his father's phone number, the social company to pick up some receipts for a couple days. And they finally sent somebody to pick it up, and it was him.
That's bull.
And...
I walk up in there, I see this little short Mexican girl.
Yeah, he thought I was Mexican. I don't understand
I see this little
how he thought I
short
was
Mexican girl, and I spit game. I'm like,
no.
And she just like,
okay, Daddy, here's my number.
I gave you your stuff. I gave you the receipts you paid, and then you was like, "What?" No, you asked me what time do I get out, and I thought you said what time do we close, and I was saying 6 o'clock, right? Okay. I think that was it. And then you said, "Can we go out or something?" What did you say?
I don't remember. I just know I spit game.
No, seriously, what did you say?
I don't remember, babe.
You said, "Oh, you asked me for your number. You asked me for my number, and I said that I don't give my number out to strangers." And then you was like, "Well, that's how we get to know each other." Mm-hmm. And I was so nervous. Like, I didn't even look at him to see whether or not he was cute. But he did look older to me, though. He looked older to me, and I was so nervous that I didn't even...
I had a baby face, though. Like, I had just shaved, like, everything. Like, I was just like a baby.
I don't know. I just felt like you looked older than me. But I don't know. I was so nervous. I didn't even look to see if you were cute or not. And I just gave you my number. I don't know why. Because I've never given anybody my number like that.
Because of wordplay.
But that day, I just gave him my number. And then it was so awkward because one of my bosses, he was actually walking like right behind me when I was giving him my number. He didn't say nothing though. I think after that we texted every day after that. Yeah.
You just gotta have the confidence, you know. You don't got confidence, you could be like super cute.
He actually lied
You
to
don't
me.
got confidence.
Tell him something. He actually
I
lied
lied
to
to her
me
about my age
about his
because I
age.
thought she was older.
Yeah, he lied to me about his
I
age.
thought she was like 25 or something.
Look now.
She looked young, but
We're looking
like,
older now. He does.
she looked old. I was like, I forgot how old I told you I was. Like 20 something. I was
No,
really
you did
like,
not.
What?
You told me you were like a year older than me, or about the same age. I was 17. I was 17, about to turn 18 when we met, and you were 16, about to turn 17. You told me you were 17 or 18. We were still in high school.
I thought you were a
But
little
we were
older.
in different high schools.
Yeah, I thought you were a little older.
You lied to me, and then you apologized on a message saying sorry.
Because I had told
what?
you how old I was first, I think, and then you told me how old you were. And then
No, I told you my age first.
no,
Oh no, yeah, it is. I think it is the way
I
you said it.
told you. I told you how old I was first. You told me how old you were, and then a little while later, I told you I was lying. That I'm really. I think I was like 16.
Yeah, I think I just said you didn't have to lie about
That's
it.
fine.
All right.
Where was your first date together? It was at the movie theaters.
Which his friend.
March 4th.
We had the
with
same birthday.
My best friend, they got the same birthday.
And what movie did we watch?
I don't remember the movie. I think where did we go? In Neshaminy or Franklin Mills?
You asked
I
me the
think it
wrong
was
one.
Neshaminy. Neshaminy Mall. But what movie did we watch? I don't know.
I think it was like a couple movie. Couple movie?
No, we
I
gotta
don't
look up what
remember.
movie came out on March 4th, 2014.
2014.
What is your partner's most repeated sentence or phrase?
That's easy for me. I don't know about yours though. I don't know if you have a repeated one. You know, mine or no?
Get off your lazy.
You heard? You heard?
What do you mean?
You heard? You heard, but I'm telling you something. You be like, you heard? You heard? You heard? That makes you mad.
It makes you mad or me?
That makes you mad when I say it.
All right.
I repeat that. When they usually, I'm telling you something, be like, you heard? You heard? You heard? Be like, yeah, babe, I'm right here. You heard?
Mhm.
That's usually what I say. You heard?
Mhm.
Like, that's my most repeated
I
sentence.
don't know what's mine.
I don't think you have one. I'm
I
not sure.
switch it up. 'Cause I'm different.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's not about that. I don't think you have one.
Where were we born?
So I was born in Manatí, Puerto Rico.
I was born in Philly.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, PA. So that's it.
That's it, guys. That was a lot of questions. Well, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys learned a little something about us. If you like this kind of video, let us know so we can make some more.
Mm-hmm.
And see you on the next one.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Comment down below. Bye.
Thank you.